Perfect, we're all up and running. We'll put it on normal. Subtitles, yes, yes. Yeah, we'll turn those on too. It's good to have them. Some people like them, you know. We'll turn that text size up a little bit because that's tiny, man. Fuck that shit. Alright. Gonna do a role-playing walkthrough of a real talky boy. Smooth talker. Type leader type, captain sort of type of person. You know what I mean? I've never finished this game, so I'm very excited to check it out. Oh boy, full employment. Wait, term of service? That sounds like, kind of sounds like slavery? Nah, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. I love the style of everything in this game. It's kind of like Dishonored in space, in terms of the style, and not the gameplay, of course. I think that's why it didn't finish. I think I found the gameplay a little bit boring, but then I found the characters and the world interesting, and so I just didn't quite finish it, but it made me want to go back and check it out, you know what I mean? So I'm very excited to do this. And doing roleplay playthroughs on stream is really, really fun to me. I very much enjoy doing that. Hope you guys like it too.
Thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
That is disgraceful. Kooky old man in the spaceship is right. Alright.
Ooh, they must have been feeding you Spacer's Choice rations.
So I feel like I've heard that for leadership builds in this game, it's best to kind of keep everything on average.
You're about as subtle as the Spacer's Choice mascot.
I really want to put intelligence below average so we can get the dumb dialogue options. But that's just not going to work. We're going to leave it all on average. I mean, I guess we get 6 bonus points, right? So we'll buff this shit up. Boom. That's all we need. Oh, we got 2 more. Okay. What do we do? Intelligence, guns, persuade, hack, medical, science, determination. Perception is handguns, long guns, blah, blah, blah. I'm probably going to use guns. Obviously, since we're not putting points into these. These are for melee. I think charm is the really important one because I think charm is what governs your companion abilities. Yep, it says right here. Companion ability refresh plus 10% at the level that I'm at. Oh, and it also helps with talking with like NPCs and stuff. And then temperament affects skills, these skills, and health regeneration. Wow, that's weird. Whatever, charm. That's what we'll do. I don't even know what the game means by temperament.
You could charm your way
Common
to
ability
Byzantium.
refresh, that's great. Positive faction reputation reactions. That's beautiful. What does it do if we turn this up though? Yeah, it just increases health
And
regeneration.
not just because you're frozen.
So let's do this. Or should we have one of these up? To leave this a high and put one of these on high. I plan to mostly use long guns, I think. And hacking and science are very, very useful. Lockpicking's useful too, but whatever. And so is engineering. But we'll go with intelligence. I actually don't remember what engineering does for you now that I think about it. Oh, E? Okay. Points. What am I gonna do here? Oh, I have to scroll to see all the points. Well, I guess I want these leadership skills, right?
Chairman material.
Okay.
Or at least captain.
Inspiration, companion abilities. You can order companions to do special attacks. Oh, okay. Yeah, this definitely looks like something we want to keep leveling up pretty quick. Oh, hey, Cerebral. I got a kitty visiting me. You want to come up here? You can hang out with us. No, he doesn't want to. And I guess probably tech or stealth. No, stealth will be helpful. Let's see here. Because there's just a lot of stuff that's accessible through stealth and not really accessible elsewise. So actually, let's skip leadership for now. We'll go into that. We'll go into dialogue and stealth for now.
You could probably talk your way out of a landing ticket.
Yeah. Yeah, sure could, homie. What does it do, actually? I guess I should look. Oh, that's pretty cool. When human cowers. This is weird, okay. Huh, interesting. So this will make people cower when I hit them. That's pretty dope. Scramble. 15% chance auto mechanicals will slowly attack other enemies instead of you. Huh. 20% chance creatures will become terrified and flee for 10 seconds after you kill one. Ooh, that's nice. That's interesting that that's tied to dialogue. Alright, well, whatever. And then I hear it's best to focus on resistances with these. I heard janitor is good because there's a lot of corrosive damage, so I might as well go with that.
Don't we have mechanicals to do this?
What do you want? He keeps, like, putting his paws up on me like he wants my attention. Come here. Hey. Listen to me. Oh, sorry. Here he is. Let's see, we'll hang out. Okay, bro. Okay. We're good here. Oh yeah, we gotta make ourselves a cool looking character, of course. This is actually a pretty cool looking character as she is, though. I don't really know if I even want to change her, to be honest. Okay, let's look at some defaults. Oh, well that's just the head shape. There's not like presets we can scroll through or something? Alright, well, I don't want to mess around with the face too much, but let's look at these basic head shapes. I kind of liked the first one, though. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the way she looks. That's great. Let's look for some good hair. Cool hairstyle is the most important feature of any role-playing game. Everyone knows this. Oh, you're stuck. Got his claw stuck in my clothes. Shit, that looks hella good. Wow, that like fits her too. That's incredible. Put this shit out from where it was. Gotta get all situated properly. That cat screws everything up, man. Oh, that's a really, really fancy hairstyle. And practical for doing the kind of work we're gonna do. Then again, so is that. Yeah, this game does have good hairstyles. I'm impressed. Hey, that's hella dope. See what it would look like in other colors. Why is it so shiny? Why is her hair shiny? It looks so weird. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty dope. I like that a lot. Number 12, we're gonna have to remember that one. Shit, that kind of looks like my hair in real life. Not how I have it right now, but usually I have it real high up. Nah. That's pretty cool too. Very practical. That kind of looks like what I got going on right now. They got like really nice layering and shit on these hairstyles. Way better than in most games. It's impressive. Hey, that's pretty sick. So is that, of course. Not that. No thank you. Where was that first one that really caught my eye? Where was that? Might have been this one. That's pretty good, but I don't think it's the one I'm thinking of. Here we go. That's the one. Yeah, it looks hella good on her. We're gonna let her have that, but we'll change the hair color. Blue is pretty cool. It's just that it like looks black, you know what I mean? Oh, that's an awesome color. Look at this shit. So is this. Shit, I'm in love with the hair in this game. This game has great hair. Great hair. I'm almost certainly gonna go with number 11. That's awesome. Or maybe 12. What's 12 versus 11? Eh. I like 11 better, but they're both pretty damn cool. So is this. Ooh, look at that. Wow. That's dope too. Damn. Too many to pick from. Dang, look at that. Shit looks like a fucking peacock plume. That's so dope. That does, it looks like some peacock shit, right? Oh man, is there makeup in this? If there's makeup, I'm gonna keep this peacock coloring and add all kinds of cool ass makeup. This is gonna be awesome. Eyebrow style. As you guys can tell, I'm a connoisseur of eyebrow styling. That's meant to be, what do you call it? Sarcastic. Yeah, that looks pretty good on her, though. I think eyebrows kind of suit this character. Let's look. Oop, that's hair color. Fuck. What did I want? I wanted this one. Yeah. What was that, though? It looked pretty cool. Oh, it does look cool, but that's not what we're going with. We're going with number 24. We'll just keep these eyebrows, whatever. It's good enough. Makeup, dope. That's pretty sick. What is this? That's really very strange. It's hard to make out those details. If you could make out the details more, that'd be really cool. Oh, is that like more clear? Not really. It's not bad. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's really awesome. What's this one? Yeah, that's pretty sick. I'd follow her into battle, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Oh, that's dope though. I don't know. Oh, look at that. That fits her hair so well too. Wow. That's pretty cool. I might have to go with that. That's 17? I don't think this is makeup. This is like natural features now. Oh, what was that? Oh shit. This chick is really into industrial metal, I can just tell. She's a big fan of the old Rob Zombie. Might have to go with that, man. How come I can't have cool makeup and be like all beat up? Okay, I think it was 17. Oh, that's pretty dope. That's not the one I was thinking of though. But maybe. I mean, that looks so good. I was thinking this goes really well with her hair. But I don't think the lip color is great. Yeah, we'll go with that. Why not? It'll be a little unusual. Get some scars going on. Always gotta have cool scars if you can. That's the rule. I didn't make the rules, but I follow them. That's a big ass scar. Fuck. These are all just gigantic. Oh, now Cerebral's behind the monitors. That's not a great sign. But there's also just not much we can do about it. Age. This is very dramatic, these wrinkles, even from the early spot. Not really, I guess. I guess it's not too bad. That makes sense. Yeah, we'll go with that. Maybe a little more. Yeah. I think it's because you're not used to seeing older characters in games, really, unless they're, like, really old. So when you see wrinkles on a character in a game, you associate that with them being, like, very elderly. Or maybe I do, and most people don't. I don't know. Anything else we should add? Anything on the face we should adjust? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. What's her name gonna be? Shit, I didn't even think about this. I can't think of anything cool right now at the top of my head. Fuck. Oh no. Shit. I don't know. She's got cool peak space stuff. Fuck. Dubs. I don't know. Space Girl. Yeah. The Adventures of Space Girl. Woo! Let's do it. Oh man, Space Girl looks badass. I'm so happy with how she turned out. This is wonderful. Got a little bit of rhino. So
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Pull the chief out of cryo. Oh, wait.
Not likely, bootlickers.
Oh. People who regularly say the word bootlicker are usually the kind of people that I want to be friends with. Orbiting laboratory in an asteroid. That looks pretty cool.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to
Shit.
How long is this cutscene gonna be? Feels long anyway.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh?
Sure am.
Little bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
I can't see how a spaceship could travel an appreciable distance in 70 years on sublight speed.
But it's really more of a liquefaction.
In terms of, like,
Something wrong?
you know, galactic scales. That doesn't really make
Not to worry.
sense.
I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically.
Oh, gee, thanks, Doc.
But I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow.
Just gotta have more, man. Fucking out of camp, bro.
Myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my
Shit, how do I get one of those posters made about me? That's my new goal. That's my character's new goal, is to get one of those posters made about me.
Good luck.
To be honest, though, I feel like this character is just in it for herself. Like, her prospects just weren't good on Earth. Her talents weren't being recognized. And she was promised a lot of cash for this job. And obviously that didn't work out for her, so she's just very determined to make a whole lot of money and have a good time doing it.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site.
Phineas is
He's
such,
to be
such a
your,
cool name.
chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you.
Yo, I'm not
as
cool with
soon
that at
as you
all.
land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
No pressure, huh? Oh shit, this is exactly like the beginning of ODST. We're even in a orbital drop pod and everything. Prepare for combat drop!
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name?
Oof.
Is that him?
He is close
Oh,
by.
that
He's
idiot.
right about
I
that.
told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go.
You know, I've
to
worked
waste.
at a lot of places with communication issues, but this is a whole
Hawthorne
other
won't mind
level.
you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trust
Agreed
you,
with
the
that.
fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole
Cool flowers.
sloshing thing. Nasty way to go.
Is this going to be the walking speed? This is rough. That was a cool lizard, though. I really like that lizard. That was an awesome lizard. I guess it's probably just slow frames that's doing that. Something. Yeah, I'm not getting... Maybe I need to turn the settings down. Because I don't think I'm actually getting a high frame rate at all. Graphics, duh. I'm not gonna faff around with the details right now. That's much better. Still not great. Oh, I have to hold sprint? Oh, tap it, okay. Does that like use energy or something? Doesn't look like it. Crouch, sneak to avoid detection. Wow, this is such an innovative gameplay mechanic. I've never seen this before. Whoa! What happened to your legs, dude? Holy fuck! And this is like where he was camping out too. Something fucking came here and he ate this dude's legs. That's fucked up. He just wanted to hang out and do chemicals and cook shit on a pot and fire. Something stole his fucking legs. Use tall grass helps you sneak. Oh, cool. Awesome. It's like Assassin's Creed. Except fun. Awareness meter, where's that at? I don't see the awareness meter. Game, please tell me where the awareness meter is. I'm so confused. Oh, over enemy heads. Oh, it does tell me. I just need to actually read the whole thing. I don't know what that means though. What does gray arrow mean that I'm not detected? I assume that's the case. I guess we'll figure it out. Alright, no need to sneak anymore.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Wild. That's some wild shit. Why is this frame rate just tanking right now in a cave of all places? This is so strange. Oh my god, that's bad.
Hey, you, come here.
Hopefully it gets better. What the hell?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Oh, I can help him. I know medical stuff. Sit still. I'll patch you up, kid.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one.
Yeah, don't you forget
Hope you
it.
don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What happened to you?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun was
Why?
fired. Right through my side. I mean...
Wait, did you cut that guy's
right?
legs off? Was that
Just
you?
barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Okay. Well, what's going on with these marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some whole
I'm an unemployed lunatic with a gun. Actually, I have a job.
That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Okay. You're an idiot. Give me your gun before you get yourself killed. That's the truth.
Yeah, you sound a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me.
I'm certain that it
You can
will.
have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
I love it.
Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Pretty place
There's
to
not
be.
that many
Be
people
sure
in
to stop by
Edgewater,
Provisions for
so
a
I'm
can
pretty
of
sure he would
famous
know that I
salt
don't
tuna.
belong here. Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something?
Who's Auntie Cleo?
Don't take this the wrong way.
Sounds like
or
someone I
nothing,
want to
but
know.
I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Jeez. Alright, peace out. Ooh, I got a cool gun. It's not that cool. Can I kill this guy and take his stuff? Like, really, is there anything stopping me from doing it? There's no one here. Do you think he has any stuff? Hey, do you have any stuff? Can I pickpocket you? Is pickpocketing in this game? I guess I could just take the stuff from him without killing him. But what if he has stuff in his pockets? He's not gonna just let me reach in his pockets. You know, in Skyrim, I could view his inventory and see if this was worth it. But this isn't Skyrim. Nothing personal, bro. Well, I got a helmet. That looks useful. Whoa, what is all this? Okay. T and L weapon safety training, weapons management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time. Okay. I don't think that this needed to be all this here. Oh, and I have a knife too. That's pretty cool. Oh, a saber. That's right. I think he said he was going to give me a saber. Alright, what does that do? +5 determination. And 4 armor. Sounds good to me.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened?
Is there a way to put my gun? Oh yeah, that's how it goes. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacking drains it faster. The TTD meter refreshes quickly over time. Wonderful, and it's Q, huh? Okay, well, I can handle that. I know how to press the Q button. That's how. This gun's pretty bad. Oh shit! Where is he? Where am I getting shot at from? Oh, that's where. Took care of him. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places, yeah, blah blah blah. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break open computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you will see how many mag picks and shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Excellent. Mag pick. So that's what I gotta use to get into here, I guess. Okay, well I'm not gonna use that. I'm not a melee character. But I'll pick up all this stuff. Fish sticks. Oh, I love fish sticks. I don't know. Everyone says always says I'm a gay fish though. I just love fish sticks. Can I dual wield? Just like Halo 2? I guess not. Oh well. But at least I can infinitely sprint, so this game is still better than Halo Infinite. Well, this guy didn't even notice. Oh. I was hiding in this grass. They didn't see nothing. Oh, I guess they did. Simple. That shit wasn't even hard. I'll take all your stuff, thank you very much. Pleasure doing business. Isn't there one over here somewhere? I guess it's fine. Oh, that frame rate is going to be a problem, man. Lieutenant Mercer. Okay, I probably shouldn't kill these guys.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
You talking to me?
Don't know where you came from, stranger.
Me
but
neither.
You best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in a Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Yeah, what an asshole. Parking his spaceship where it's not bothering anybody. Keeping to himself, minding his own business. What a dick. So I heard, I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave. Now we don't want them to know what happened back there. I've already fought with a few of these marauders. I'm not impressed.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just,
Okay,
you know,
sure.
need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Oh,
Well, sometimes.
what did I do? I didn't mean to do that.
Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what?
Acting manager.
You're right. It's time we cross those marauders.
We found
off,
fucking Michael
fucking
Scott
release
over
that
here.
shit, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Fucking laminated. Let's do it. Let's get killing. Hell yeah. Wow, these guys are way better than Halo Infinite Marines, I'll tell you that. Glad they're on my side. Honestly, that looked really easy. Like, what were you scared of? Should I talk to them?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Okay. Dope, I have a spaceship. That's awesome.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Ada, you're not very threatening. I'm sorry. I guess I don't have the mag lock I need to get in there.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is the Ada, the like AI for the ship or something like that.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital
That
astrogator
thing.
of this vessel.
The autonomous
Please be
digital
informed that I am
astrogator.
authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly
In
fashion.
orderly fashion.
Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Can I play with these switches? No. That'd be cool if I could. Dude, imagine if you could do that. You could just like play with buttons and stuff in the game. That'd be awesome. What are you going to do? Self-destruct?
Transfer procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Something's supposed to be
You are
happening.
still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
This is like if HK-47 was a total fucking idiot. Is this Hawthorne ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Your captain's a red smear under my escape
I
pod.
understand. I will require some time to process this information.
Aw.
Thank you for your patience and for your honesty.
I didn't
am
mean to
programmed
upset her. I
take
didn't realize
orders
that she could be
exclusively from
upset.
Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne.
Wait, what?
Do you understand?
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm Captain
Well done,
Hawthorne.
Captain Hawthorne.
Thank you.
I
Yes.
see your
Hello,
powers
Ada,
of
my good
deductive
friend
reasoning
for a
remain
long time.
intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency
Captain
landing.
Space Girl
The main
Hawthorne.
drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty.
Okay.
High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements.
Dope. I'm just gonna rip that
I
shit
am
right out of the
taking
walls.
of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose
Wait,
it
you can
this
just
time.
print those?
This cartridge
This is a pretty
identifies
dope
you,
ship.
Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
I'm Space Girl Hawthorne, but yes, okay. Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate
Wait, there's a
your
famous
cooperation.
Unreliable, a ship
Best
that was
of
called
luck
the
in your
Unreliable.
search
What's that
for a
from?
power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Maybe it was historical or it was in some book or something. The Unreliable. Fuck, what is that from? That's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, I leveled up. Okay. Gotta open the character ledger. It's just a character sheet, guys. It's not that big of a deal. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill improves all of the specialized skills in that group to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read skill descriptions to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks and the skill's passive bonuses, but won't give or take away the skill unlocks. Work diligently, improve yourself, and you too can achieve middle management. Thanks, Annie Cleo. I don't know why this game makes me laugh so hard. I love it though. So what should we put stuff into? We get 10 points. Alright, well, stealth, tech, leadership, dialogue. Definitely want to get these up to 50 as soon as I can. Okay, I got 2 left. What should I put it in? These 2 are already really high. And I really don't like failing dialogue choices. That really irritates me. There we go. You will be unable to undo point allocations after confirmation. Do you want to continue? Yeah, that's fine. I've unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Hell yeah. What about perks? Welcome to Perk Selection. On this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of the perks available to you. Auntie wants you to be your best and to help her be the very best. That's funny, dude. The place that I work, we recently changed our like attendance points to empowerment points. So this sounds very familiar to me for my real life. What does this do? Oh, okay, you gotta hover. Okay. You have a base armor rating, which also adds to any armor. Okay, +5 armor. Companion crit chance. That sounds good. 25% weapon armor durability loss. Additional ammo stock at vendors. Additional consumable. Carrying capacity. That might be useful, but I don't know. I haven't played this game much. Sprint speed. Okay, walk speed. Tactical time dilation recharge rate. That sounds useful. Probably gonna go with that. Unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. That's pretty awesome. Damage when 25% damage. Oh, and I'm not doing that. That's lone wolf shit. Tactical time dilation meter max. That sounds useful. Companions have a lot to teach you about. Oh, plus 50% experience from companion kills. Oh, maybe I should go with that. That sounds like what you want to get as soon as you can. Yeah, we'll do that. Cool. Let's get out of this ship.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock
I helped
your
you
pay.
fight those marauders. What the fuck? You got it all wrong. I'm a starship safety inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater.
I'll think about
Edgewater's
it.
not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Yeah, you should go do that. I don't get the point of not having sprint on all the time. There's no... I can't see a downside. Am I missing something? Oh. Sneak attacks do extra damage. Okay, cool. Oh, I see. The little arrow fills up when they're suspecting you. This is not too difficult. I can handle this. And it's really easy to get money in this game, so you can just buy like a lot of healing items and stuff. So I'm not too worried about combat. And I'll probably be avoiding combat quite a lot now that I think about it, because this game gives you a lot of opportunities to do that, and combat is not the most fun part of this game by a long shot.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Hold up, how do I put my gun away? There you go.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
Oh, thanks for the heads up. I didn't know that. How'd you know I'm not a marauder?
You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell.
I usually just grunt and yell.
Ain't
I'm just
safe
kind
out
of
here.
feeling chatty today.
You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Low prices. Oh boy. I never got your name. I'm Space Girl. Oh, I should say that I'm Alex Hawthorne. Yep, that's me, Alex Hawthorne.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
You don't know
I'm
that.
Silas, junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, That's for
Aw, I wanted to go to
You've got
Toshi
business
Station and get some
inquiries,
power
you should Stop by
converters.
Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Why, you got work?
Edgewater is a company town, board owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
I see. So you want me to collect money from people so that we don't, like... What would we do with the bodies? I'm so confused by this. You're making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under. Free of charge.
Fair enough. Alright, I'll collect your fees for you, homie.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy.
I'll make him pay.
He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm.
Martin
a little.
Abernathy, huh? Thanks for the heads up. Why is he special?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it.
Okay.
Sure he pays up.
Where can I find these folks?
Conrad's got a barber shop in town.
Barber.
Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy, I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay. See if there's anything else
Yeah.
to ask. This town must be in pretty bad shape if it keeps you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk.
That's
brave
not
little
a
wives.
virtue. You shouldn't be proud of that. You're not worried about getting sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town.
Every now and
That's
then.
life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
No, it doesn't. That's not how it works. We got fucking anti-vaxxers in the Outer Worlds game. How long have you been a junior in humor? Gravedigger, whatever.
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1.
That's not how it works.
All my life, work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
I wonder why that is. Do you lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding
Former
our graves,
people.
You see, hence the armed guards.
If you've got a marauder problem, I can take care of that.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town.
Sounds like I should talk to
Pays
her.
for marauders by the finger.
What are they after?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice
The
Company
most
property.
precious loot of all.
If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Oh no! I gotta help him out. Peace out. Well, there's a guy out here that we need to talk to, right? Abernathy, let's see. Station guarding at the landing pad. Let's go find this guy. Did they show it on the map or anything? Huh. Why is it pointing me there? They said somebody's outside here at the landing pad, right? That's landing site. Whatever. Whatever. So can we select what quest we're tracking? Double click. It says set active. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's one in here. So there's 3 in here. And there's one over here by this landing pad that's like out on this side of the city. So that's where I gotta go. Okay. I see how it is. I think. Ooh. Shit, I fell. Good thing there's not bad guys out here or anything. This guy's got a big gun. I would like to have that gun. But I imagine I probably can't take him in a fight. Wait, where is this? 12 meters over here? Oh, there's a door right here, that's why.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. Never
Sure,
swung a
that's what
Tracer.
happened.
Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Silas sent me. He says that you owe him some fucking money.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance.
Join the resistance, huh?
Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I'm talking
You
about
seem
mechanical
confused.
soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
What? What are you talking about?
Just my luck. I asked for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close.
Calling me simple.
Mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the
Okay.
old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds.
Orchestrating their uprising, huh?
When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing?
I don't think a
shoulder
cot
to
would provide
shoulder
very
with the
good cover.
resistance?
Yo, I'm done to shoot stuff.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Some tuna cans, mostly some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your
Okay.
aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance
No, I
a bad
wouldn't
name.
do that. Nope. So what do you need me to do?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
Oh, our beloved town.
This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off,
Cross
then
it
report
off.
back.
It's a cool way to say kill someone. I like that. Cross them off. I'm gonna have to use that. If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use a couple pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections.
Okay.
I think the technical term is,
The blue glowy square.
glowy square thing.
Okay. Got it. Got a question for
Go
you,
on.
though. What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
Oh, man. Those murderous oculars. Pretty sure that's what they're programmed to do.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human
Are you
race.
sure?
They've been programmed to replace us.
Okay.
First they will
We're gonna
rob us
take
of
our
jobs.
gerbs.
And
Get
once they've
your
taken away our
gerbs.
lives, they will take away our very lives.
They took our jobs! Alright, well. I will get vengeance on you for your fallen jobs. Or for you. On behalf of you. For your fallen jobs. Everyone, let's have a moment of silence for Ludwig Miller's job, which is about to be taken by Mechanical. It's very sad. Now me, I have great relations with the Mechanicals, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I used to own a restaurant and we had the best gear salad. This side of the Milky Way, I guess. I don't know. Alright, we got a bunch of people to talk to. Let's do it. Hello, resident. How are you?
Carry on.
Thanks. Yeah, well, I'll do that. Now, here's the cantina, huh? Is this it?
Had your rations yet?
Yeah, it is.
Yep. 2 whole cans.
Let's see what's going on in this cantina. Can I sit at the bar?
Latest report.
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
There you go. Now I'm sitting at the bar, as far as I'm concerned.
Cannery could use those experiments.
Mock apple juice.
Nothing we can do
Mmm.
about that.
Oh, algae lager. Yum, yum.
Zero G.
I love algae. Is there anything to do in here? You're gonna have a tavern in your game and not give you stuff to do in the tavern? Come on. What if we close this door and have a little look around? Zero G brew, that sounds pretty good. Let's have a little sip. Oh, yeah, I get it. Consumables. Okay. Your emergency medical inhaler is shown at the top of the screen. It uses Adreno as a fuel to heal you in an emergency, and always keeps it loaded into slot 1. Increase your medical skill to unlock more drug mixing slots that can hold types of consumables, not just Adreno. Each slot is mixed into every puff of the inhaler for a combined effect. Your medical skill increases the duration of these effects. Interesting. So I need 20 medical to add anything to it. Huh. Well, can I just eat this or drink it rather? Guess. Oh, F to use it. Yum yum yum. What does it do? Oh, it increases charm, perception, and dext. Oh, it decreases those. And increases personal attributes by 1. Alright, whatever. I'm cool with it. I could steal that. That sounds useful. Some of those. I need those. Just hanging out. Nothing to see here. Ooh, okay. Okay. Heavy ammo. Wonderful. More stuff that I can sell. Probably. I think you can just sell stolen things in this game, right? Spacer's Corona. I wonder what that is. What's this thing? Huh. Oh, how weird. There's just ammo sitting up on this balcony thing. Not even a balcony, it's like an awning. So can I sell this junk at the general goods store?
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna.
Oh, dang it, I was hoping for some
gourmet.
deluxe salt tuna. Damn.
Music to my ears.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Cool. Well, I've sold my junk too. Sure, get rid of that junk. And then let's just let's sell stuff. Like, I don't know what all this stuff does. Salt tuna, everyone keeps talking about that. Ground salt tuna, Salt tuna, a special blend of herbs and spices packed in oil and loaded with sodium. Meat, base health plus 25%. What does that mean? Is it like temporary hit points? Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Dehydrated water. What? Increases your body attributes. Well, how much weight can I carry? 100? Oh, 20. I'm carrying 21 of 80. I'm hesitant to sell stuff before I know what it does. And I know what I need, you know? This is all everything I have? Is this my entire inventory? I guess it is, huh? One-handed melee plus 5. I don't need that. So I can sell these, right? How do I sell? Oh, hold E. How much am I getting for it? Plus 3, I guess? Is that what it is? I'm getting 3? Okay. Oh, this increases stealth. I should equip that. And it's more armor too. Excellent. Oh wait, does this make me look like a marauder? Oh, that's why I can't wear that. Okay. Nope, definitely not a marauder. Alright, we got people we gotta talk to.
Something outside the
Oh
wall.
yeah, there was one of them that's Barber. Gotta talk to that Barber. Give him to pay his grave fees. Why is he wearing medical stuff? Why is there so much blood? What the fuck? What kind of a barber are you? Oh, look at these tools. They're like rusty and fucked up. Okay, remind me not to get a haircut from this guy.
Please don't touch anything.
Don't worry, I'm not
Your
going to touch
hands
anything.
are probably crawling with germs.
Yeah, they're definitely crawling with germs.
Physical hygiene.
Don't touch me or you'll get
recapitulates
sick.
moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
You're one to talk, bro. I can show you my hands. Well, I gotta give me experience. Let's do it.
No, thank you. That's quite all right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've seen enough body parts in my line of work.
What do you do?
I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death.
Oh, I see.
Whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
I'm looking to repair my ship.
A ship? Dear me.
Dear me.
You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy.
Okay.
This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild.
I'll try not to
I
have an
don't approve of
imagination
fantasizing.
anymore.
It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties.
Okay.
You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
Vicars are like their versions of pastors. That's pretty weird. You're vicar?
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head.
So in my
Or
head
so
canon,
you'd
it's gonna be actual
find
Scientology,
him in our
and
local
it turned out they're
church,
right about all this
probably
space shit,
neglecting
and
his
so now
duties.
they're the only religion left in the world. That's the way I'm gonna think of it. Well, Silas wants me to collect his fucking money.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitution.
Look, I don't even know what pecuniary means.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it.
Well,
I am a blemish on the prosperity
financial
of our fair
stability is
settlement.
next to
When I
godliness.
expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
What a weirdo. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the series.
Of course
Tell
you do.
Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment.
Worthy of
Frankly,
treatment. Ooh,
I
boy.
don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that
I
won't
don't
do.
think he wants clippers, bro.
Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Well, I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
What a fucking weirdo. I need to get off this planet.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Alright.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post.
Okay.
Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not playing.
No, you look
As
healthy.
spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Do they have chickens here? You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist?
What's an alienist?
Walking into a man's own domicile,
That sounds pretty
pestering
cool.
him about his mental state?
I'm pretty sure he said something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague.
Nah.
You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Damn it.
Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend.
Okay, yeah,
Please,
you look
go
good.
tell the constable.
Why not?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit.
Ablutions.
Just never found my courage is all.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old
What does he
man.
want? Depends on what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some
that's
light
it.
second story work. That's all.
Excuse
There's
me?
a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center.
Oh.
Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
That does fit my skill set. But I got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy the medicine?
Tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath
of
the
course.
acceptable margin of health.
Acceptable margin
Company
of health.
policy.
Jeez. In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
Kind of like how here in the U.S. you have to pay more for insurance depending on the conditions you already have. That's super fun. I assume there are guards.
You will not find any guards
Okay.
within sight of that old place. Marauders!
Oh, but I have permission to just kill marauders, so I'm cool with that. What can you tell me about
I
marauders?
have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Okay, thanks for the heads up.
So you'll do it then?
Yeah, dude, I'll do it. Fine. Feel bad for you.
Oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
His spleen. We gotta save your spleen, man. Hey, by the way, though, I came here to talk to you about gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up.
Yeah, that's
He
it.
knows.
That's why.
Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good
Nice.
for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you're taking a big risk. That's
I
true.
know that, but I got nobody else to turn to.
I can't imagine why that
Reed
would
have
be.
wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Yeah, you told me this already. Go away. I'm gonna rob your house for this. I hope you know that. Yep, just hanging out in here. Yep, this is normal. I do this sometimes. Take that. Heavy ammo? What have you been up to? Man, this guy doesn't have shit. He really is poor. Oh, alright. Hey, your house sucks. There's nothing to steal in it.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What? Who asked you? Who are you? What?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary.
Okay.
I overheard your talk with Abernathy.
That's weird.
I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
Why?
Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better
Oh.
off selling it to me instead.
He's got pretty bad symptoms.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive.
And?
How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
Yeah, I noticed. Well, what do you want it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Ooh, what are you trying to do?
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all.
Yep.
Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Let's see here. Abernathy's paying me for my trouble. How much can you pay me?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Okay, sounds good.
That's all I can ask of you.
No, I'm definitely gonna do it for you. Don't worry. You can give me more money, that's what I'm going to go for. Why is he marked? Can I do anything with him right now?
What can I do for you?
Okay, what does this do? You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Yeah, I'm a doctor. It's for sure. Definitely a doctor. I'm guessing you were trained at a medical school?
Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer. Brochures 1 through 5. Courtesy of the Spacer's Choice Department of
So,
Career
you want to
Development.
be an embalmer. Okay. What else we got going on? I guess we gotta go over here. There's one more person from that quest line earlier to try to collect gravesite fees from. Or is this gonna try to... Okay, Phyllis Granger. Yeah, that's somebody I gotta collect the fee from. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Looking at the logs. Doesn't look like there's anything interesting. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. And if you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to reschedule a meeting with your local vicar. Oh my god. These people. Dehydrated water tablets, of course, I'll take some of those. Why not? So this chick is upstairs, I guess. Can I be here? Pretty sure I'm allowed to be in here, right? Maybe not.
You're some sort of freelancer?
Yeah, that's what I am. I'm a freelancer. Here she is.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Tenderfoot, what a weird name. I'm guessing you're the foreman?
Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Okay. I just came here to get your grade fees.
Shit. Silas still on about that?
Yeah.
Here, take the fees.
It's like his whole
Appreciate
job.
it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Hey, these papers aren't signed by you.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh, that's nice of you. I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative.
Oh, God.
Which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Shit, now I'm getting the plague. Maybe that dude really was sick. You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story.
Upper story.
Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Tough luck.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said that you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Oh, Lord.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
How dare he? What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse? Vandalism, huh? Did you have to clean bits of them off the wall or something? Yeah, this is the middle one.
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town
Oh,
pays
good.
for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Okay. But yeah, wait, so you didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear.
Cool.
I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Alright, well, I guess you can get back to work. So did she give me the fees or not? I'm not really clear on that. Yep, so all we got left is Conrad's. I guess we could just tell Silas. Their fall damage? Yeah, I guess a little bit. Aw, poor dude used to work here. Whisper Quiet Muzzler. Range weapon mod, what's it do? Reduces the noise of each shot. Oh, cool. Minus 90%? Shit, is there anyone around here? I want that. That sounds amazing. I'm gonna hold on to it till I find a good gun, I guess. So it sounds really useful. I kind of want to use it right now. Yeah, let's go see Silas. I haven't advanced the main quest at all, have I? Other than what you have to. But that's okay. Wow, that light is really bright right now. Hold up. There we go. That's better. As it gets darker, like outside, then the light has more effect on shining like on the front of my face. And it gets like really bright. That was like, my face was glaring. Okay. Silas is over here. Let's go say hi. I don't, this was another thing I didn't like about this game, and part of why I stopped playing it was like, it wasn't fun to go to and from objectives, because interesting stuff didn't really happen too much. I mean, occasionally, but not as much as a lot of other games. But it's still a good game, I enjoy it, and I especially like the role-playing aspects of it, so that's why I'm doing this, because I really do. I really enjoy the world, I enjoy the characters, it's like fun writing, all that stuff.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Yeah. So about those fees.
You run into any trouble?
Conrad doesn't have the money, bro.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skip out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on
That sounds
Conrad.
like a good plan. Skip
Find
out
some
on the
dirt on it.
disinfectant.
Maybe check his back room.
Oh man. Jeez, what are you
That's the word,
suggesting?
Extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Okay. But I feel like I looked at his back room and I didn't see anything interesting. What's this building do? Are there people in here? No. Nothing. Hey, look at that. That looks valuable. What's going on in the messages? From blah blah blah. Spacer's Choice Human Resources. That sounds juicy. To the Spacer's Choice Junior and Humor. Uh-oh. Edgewater Cemetery is a property of the Spacer's Choice Company. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of its own. From the cradle to grave, gravesite plots and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Okay. Nothing interesting. Could use this though. Some mag picks. Oh. Someone here? Oh no, okay. I guess I'm making that noise. Get some bits, armor parts, very nice. Can't open that, unfortunately. Shovel, huh? Take one. And a spade. Never know when it might be useful. Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoyed an all-expense-paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. What could possibly go wrong? It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Hey, I just kind of wanted to go walk into this room for no reason. What's this? Letter from Phyllis. The receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. Oh god. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet and use the bits to pay his body price. And no one's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Oh, Phyllis. Okay. Yeah, Phyllis is really looking out for everybody. She's a quality gal. Plain and pure water, huh? Some scientist died. That's too bad. What a shame. Bit cartridge and resell light assault rifle. Okay, sure. Assault rifle, huh? Let's look at that. 180 DPS versus 110. That's an easy choice. This fast-firing, high-spread gun is the ultimate spray and pray weapon. Pray that it doesn't break too. Take it. I think I have to go to like a weapons bench or something like that to put the silencer on it.
What can I do for you?
Yo, so I know about Eugene, and why not use his teeth as collateral to pay your grave fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
I'm just really smart.
You probably heard it from one of our local gossip mongers.
Probably.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Sounds like the kind of shit some weirdo like you would collect, to be honest. He probably won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice.
Unthinkable.
I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You probably can. I could even just do it for you. Yeah, look, you got a vicar and everything. He'll just forgive you. It's all cool, man. Don't worry about it.
The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
He's one of those assholes. So I heard Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality.
Oh, I see.
I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Well, that's wonderful. Wow, what a great story. Thanks for telling me that. So the town never had to pay a penalty. Oh.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money.
Yeah, that's the important thing here.
We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
So what happens if they can't pay the fines? Whatever. Guess we'll find out some other time. Okay, well Silas will be happy to hear all this or something. Taste the freedom. Oh man, that's actually pretty cool. I like that idea. You just have like a little crate that you put in your cargo hold and then you just throw it outside and it pops up into a store wherever you go. That's really kind of cool. That's like a cool sci-fi concept for a game like this. I like that.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
That's a good point. So about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
You first. I know you buried him.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
His gold teeth could be worth something if you pulled them, bro.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit.
What?
When I woke up, his body was gone.
He's just now
Spirited
mentioning this?
away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Probably the last one, yeah. Probably rose from the dead. I guess I'll keep an eye out.
Let me know if you find anything.
This is a wild ride. So is there a quest to go find the gold teeth? Oh, I gotta talk to him about something else, I guess.
Something I can do for you?
About those
Run
fees.
into any trouble?
All done, here we go.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Yo, this was super hard. You should give me extra money.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for, like, cash.
Well, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
That's right. Asshole. So Abernathy is trying to hide his illness, you know that?
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He thought that you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Oh, this fucking guy. Okay. Guess we should get on with the main quest then, now that we got that all wrapped up. Your reputation with the faction has changed. Oh, well, I didn't get to read that. Whatever. I'm sure it's fine. It's a pretty cool looking place. I really dig the art style. Like, this whole area reminds me of the actual Cannery Row in San Francisco, also in Monterey. Probably other places have similar cannery areas. This just really does kind of have that feeling. Except that we're also on another planet, which is very cool. I like this music. It's great. Weird elevator music. Don't I need the wiring that they have or something? Can I just take the wires?
Argo?
I'm sorry.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up.
I really dig his hat.
I do apologize. I
His
was
whole
given
getup is pretty
forewarning of your
dope,
arrival,
actually.
Or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Ah, you must be the boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Well, I need a power regulator.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing.
That's
I
what
can't
she
let you
said.
have
Why are you
power,
mad at her?
Regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Okay. Tell me more.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned...
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
And they're probably not even paying their fees. Never would have guessed.
I'm not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Oh, I see. I get where you're coming from with this. So you want me to help you solve your deserter problem?
Good Lord, no. I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab.
Okay.
Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Why can't I just take yours? And how will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay. They must have left for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
We'll see how things go.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide.
I could use a guide.
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
Well, fuck this guy. Just do what you want.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all
Shit,
set.
that's all we need.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to
No
ask.
problem, homie. Let's get the fuck out of here. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help you in a variety of ways. Combat support, skills enhance your skills, increase carrying capacity, and unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Oh boy. How exciting. Oh, I have points? Oh, because I gained a level. Awesome, gained a level. Sounds great. We gotta get this shit to 50. That's the important thing. Should I put anything in the guns? I don't know. Not until I get this shit up a little higher than it is, I think. Leadership is going to be my primary combat ability anyway. Oh, I should go deal with these robots, huh? That sounds fun. Let's go do that. Yeah, Bavardi, you want to kill some robots? How do I manage her inventory? Oh, I go here. Okay. The companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. Okay, change your companion's gear. That's what we want to do. Blah, blah, blah. Change your combat style. Cool, whatever. I get it. Is she a better melee character or what? Like, what's she good at? Looks like she's mostly melee. Okay. So, let's see here. 131 DPS. So her melee weapons are better than stuff I got. What does this do? What is it special? Oh, it knocks down. But so does that. Whatever. It's probably fine. Change her behavior. Yeah, mixed is probably good. Then she'll just make her own decisions, I guess. Medium for moderate distance. Let's see here. Oh, how close she stays to me. I want her to stay close to me for sure. The companion always engages in attacks when the player enters combat. Defensive is once told to attack a target. They continue to fight until combat is over. Or passive only attacks targets the companion has been explicitly told. Okay. Well, so I guess I want them on aggressive. That's what we want. Okay, cool. Works for me. Let's go kill these robots before they overthrow humanity. We gotta save the human race. Hold up. What kind of armor you got? Better than what I got. Alright. Looks good on her too. Holy shit. Ooh, teleboard.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Good
Hey,
point.
ma'am, can we talk?
Yeah, we can talk. I just tried to talk like a second ago.
You got a minute?
Nope.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here.
Yep.
And you likely don't want to tag along.
I kind of do.
It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but
yeah,
that's not the only side of the tale.
Okay, so yeah, tell me about these deserters. I'll be honest, they sound like they don't have as much money as Thompson does. That's the main strike I got against them.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they
I'm not really into decent folk, to be honest. But yeah, this town fucking sucks. Like, I understand wanting to leave.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well.
What a
We're
shock.
One big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see,
I
no
need to turn
heat
that
to
light down
cook.
again.
They'll be at the mercy of marauders or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Yeah, we'll go talk to Max.
Thanks, ma'am. I
No
just think when you
problem.
gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my
I
father said always.
suppose. I guess I just need a power regulator. It doesn't really matter who it comes from. And fuck Spacer's Choice, am I right? Oh, I should go talk to the vicar first. I think he joins my party. He's over here. Why are there a bunch of crates just sitting in the middle of the road?
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You're kidding me. Damn. Always thought he was made of sturdy stuff.
Huh.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plague? Ah, shit.
Sick house does sound kind of
Had
shitty.
some of this salt tuna.
You moron.
Oh, this is the cannery. Okay. I get lost pretty easy in these games.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders.
These troopers seem like real assholes. But then again, cops usually are. Oh no, I want to go see the vicar. He's in here, okay. This is what their church looks like, huh? Someone needs to fucking clean it. What the hell? There's like little shit growing on it. And mushrooms growing in the courtyard. This is great.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Let's go talk to L. Ron Hubbard.
Hey there, Mary.
Where is he at?
Don't see you around here too.
Where's LRH? There he is.
Yes, what is it?
What up, L.
You're
Ron?
an outsider. Fantastic.
That's what they called him. They called him
Vicar
Elrond for some
Maximilian de
reason.
Soto at your
It's
service.
weird, right?
Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Miss Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
Are you gonna audit me?
Just tagging along, Vicar de
Ooh,
Soto.
that texture load was pretty
I so
jarring.
rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling. This season's tossball predictions. The quickest way out of
That
town.
one, that sounds good. No. Parvardi's like worried about stuff and wants to talk to you about something.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
That's what I do.
I can't imagine what would be so grave.
No
as
wonder
to
her
drive
and I get
to my
along so
mission.
well.
What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do?
Cut off power to the Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
And what do you think of Adelaide's group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
I don't give a fuck what they do, homie. Also, like, this Thompson guy seemed like a real dick.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
What? So what do you think we should do?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
That does seem like the best choice, I gotta admit. I'll keep it in mind.
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge.
What the fuck else would I consider it?
If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I assumed there was going to be stuff to kill there. That's how these games usually work. I've been outside. I'm not impressed. I can handle myself better than some vicar.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library.
Book, huh?
Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Okay. A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower
I'll
corner.
look for that shit. How
I'll
much
mark
money
where
will
I
you give
saw
me?
it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Intriguing. I'll need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos.
Okay.
Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I mean, this is so weird.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okie doke. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this celebrity center. Tearaway biological overview, huh? Look like space manta rays or some shit. They like fly. What kind of ammo does this use? Heavy ammo, okay. So that's why I probably want to use this light gun more often than not. How do I change my weapon? Okay, mouse wheel, cool. I can handle that. So let's what are you tracking? Oh, we're doing that right now, but we don't want to. We want to do the robots. The robots are over here. Okay, let's go. Oh, check out this lava. What's going on over here? Why is there lava? Whoa. This shit's pretty cool. There's a big ass volcano over here. Can I visit the volcano? These lava rivers are probably in the way, huh? Yeah. Yep, I have a feeling that's what they're going for. That's okay.
Incoming!
Oh! Whoa! I didn't think these things would fight me. Ah!
Got 'em all.
How do I heal? Is it Z?
No problem. I'll head over.
Oh, that's not it. Huh, how do I heal? What is it? There it is, F. That's the button. I don't understand how the sprint works. Sometimes it goes when I expect it to, and sometimes it doesn't. Huh.
Yeah. Then I can fix them up smart.
Okay, fix them then.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you want me to.
No, actually, I can do that shit.
That's not bad work, ma'am. You done this before?
Timer 2.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Wait, don't you owe me like money or something?
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible
I'm
reward.
not so sure about that.
I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Of course. So what does he want us to do? He just wants us to like kill these things? So I can definitely do that. Oh, okay. So since I repaired it, I guess that alleviates his concerns. I don't know. Is fast travel faster than running? Because running it takes longer than I feel like it should. But I imagine it wouldn't be that much faster than sitting through a loading screen.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday.
Actually, I feel like it probably is faster, is what I mean to say.
Once a month. I love the wind here.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You don't gotta worry about that scout.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Alright, dude.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer.
That's true, I do need that.
A weapon to strike fear in their
That
cold
sounds great.
mechanical
Do you have one?
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these
There's
years.
always a gun hidden behind the toilet. That's the best place to hide a gun, especially in an Italian restaurant.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Hey, that's fucking genius!
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
We definitely don't want that. Alright, let's go get that gun. No one messes with the Corleones. Actually, everyone fucks with the Corleones. That's the problem. Or they try. They regret it. Fuck. But I don't know what happens in fucking Godfather 3. I can't fucking finish that movie. I give up after like half an hour every time.
Are you?
Ew, it's fucking in the toilet? Why did you do that? What? Did somebody just say shh? What? What the fuck? Oh, here it is. They should have headed up in this thing. This toilet even looks like the one from Godfather. They had to have done that on purpose, right? Toss ball, huh? Sounds like a lame-ass sport. Hey, what was it that we just got anyway? Huh, whatever.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Wait, do you say that every time you talk to someone? Found that thing.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law.
I think it's just an injury
You ever want to see a mechanical
customizing
flailing
unit.
around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Does sound fun, that is true.
Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given...
Well, we won't let that get in the way.
You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Well, don't worry about that. I already got a
I've been
passcode.
after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security.
Why would he say something like that? That's silly.
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanic.
That's silly.
Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Module. Okay. How do I get one of those?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Parvati, is logic model something you could help with?
I don't reckon so.
Yeah.
I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanical she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
No, she seems like my type.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to
I tend to get
your
along
memory.
pretty well with folks that tend to name and have relationships with inanimate objects. Because those folks are usually a lot like me in other ways. Let's go get that logic module, I guess. I think Pavarti just might be one of us. Oh, I heard a thing. Something wants to fight or what? Oh, okay. Whatever. I'm a little jumpy. I don't have a lot of heavy ammo. I should probably just stick to my pistol for now, I guess. Is Parvati keeping up? Yeah, she is. That's good. Okay.
I used to skip rocks in the river until Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming.
That's a good point. You gotta be careful about that shit.
She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
Yeah, what a bitch. Probably can't skip rocks or shit. Hey, look, a spaceship. I thought spaceships don't come down here very often, they said. Or something, I don't fucking know. I can't figure this shit out. Oh, this isn't Skyrim, I can't just climb to the top of every mountain. Oh well. What's going on over here? Oh, is this the geothermal plant?
You can see the whole world from here.
No, that's not true, Parvati. Parvati, have you ever left this town? You probably haven't, huh? Yo, this looks pretty dope though, look at this. And actually the inside of the town looks how the actual interior environment does when you load into it, which is pretty cool. Like most games like this, like Oblivion especially was very notorious for this. They would just like have super duper high walls and make it so you can't really see over them usually. So they didn't have to model all that stuff in the open world. Oh, what happened here? Low pressure helmet, some Adreno, some light ammo, and a bit cartridge. Don't mind if I do. Is this better? Yeah, it looks better. This gives me more determination, but who gives a shit about that? This increases my lockpick skill, so why not? Alright, let's go this way. Gotta be careful of that fall damage, though. Ooh. Yeah, fall damage is a bitch. Shit, it happens way too easy, I feel like. Is Parvati okay? Her health is full. I guess she's immune to fall damage. Or she found a safe way down. Something like that.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
We gotta be sneaky. Are you sneaking, Parvati? Okay, good. Well, what's this thing? What was that? It looked like a snake or some shit. That looks fucking awesome. What is this thing? Whoa. Shit, do I have a melee weapon? I don't want to like make noise, but I want to kill it. See if I get something for it. Oops. Leather boa hide. Dope. I'm gonna make shoes out of it. They can kind of see through these walls, but not really. Okay. Here's some ammo. That's probably junk to sell, right? Is it melee, do you think? It looks like it has a gun of some kind. I mean, this is pretty good cover. Maybe I should fight it here. Is it the only one? There's two in there. Okay. I gotta think about that.
Unexpected. Performing an area sweep now.
Whoops, that's not good. I blame Parvati, this is her fault.
Resetting action.
Okay, I guess I can't get in here. But there's probably a way to turn this off, right? That would make sense anyway. Should wait for Parvati so she can back me up. She's very slow when she sneaks. Wow, okay. Can we like sneak up on it maybe and like just turn it off? Huh.
Here we go. That's the last of them.
Okay, I don't think the other ones are coming. Cool. Parvati's pretty hurt though. Can I heal her somehow? How do I heal my companions? I don't understand. Gotta get that logic module. Oh, look at all this stuff. A grenade launcher? That's pretty exciting. And it just uses, what does it use? Just uses heavy weapon ammo. Fuck yeah. Oh shit. Is this considered a long gun? Oh, what happened to the medical center? What's going on in here? I can't wait to blow something up with this. What's gonna happen? Fuck! Ooh-wee. Okay, that's explosive.
Moving. Be right there.
From the planet to your living room. Geothermal energy. I suppose that's true. That is kind of how it works.
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt. Anything here?
Can I get in here? What if I crouch jump? Yeah, I can crouch jump through here. Fuck yeah, this game is exactly like Halo. No wonder I'm having so much fun. It's got sprinting, it's got crouching, it has guns, it has robots. Robots are in Halo. It has space. There's a lot of space in Halo. Lots of space. Pretty much the whole thing takes place in space. Spacer's choice property. What is all this shit? They deleted a bunch of stuff, huh? How to borrow your copy of Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering, and I needed the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Chaos everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Hola. I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct a delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Spacer's Choice family. That was awesome. The poor guy ran away from, like, gunshots, and he apologized for leaving, said to dock his pay, and thanked them for docking his pay. Reminds me of some motherfuckers I work with, to be honest. Okay. Oh. Here, we'll ambush this guy. Took him out. That was no problem at all. Okay. Is it?
Alert.
Oh, there's more.
Performing an area sweep
Oh,
now.
shit, we gotta fight him.
Here, there.
Ooh, that's interesting. Cool. Okay, that's everything up here. That's not an enemy, right? I really don't want to kill it. It's way too cute to kill. Oh my god, listen to the noise it makes. I don't have enough stuff to get in here, huh? I need to invest more in lockpicking and all that. Criminal activities, okay. They're frowned upon by society, yeah, I know. I'm familiar. I'm very familiar with criminal activities, thank you very much. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in these activities without consequence. Okay. That's how I usually handle them. Now can I get in here? Nope. I don't see any robots out there.
Nicely done.
Cool. Not I don't even have that assault rifle. Oh, that's a light assault rifle. They both use heavy ammo, so I guess I might as well use that one, right? No, there is enemies there after all. Sealed. Wait, what? Okay. So I just gotta use this computer. Yep, unlocked door. Warning, this facility is in a state of lockdown. Into the passcode. Spacer Thompson. Personal files, huh? Eh, whatever. Let's go. Oh, shit! Didn't mean to shoot. Hopefully they didn't hear. Nothing over here. Okay, so they're all downstairs. Oh, there's a door here. That might help us. We should check out that door. Or should we fight them from up here? This might be a good idea. We have a lot of cover. We have the high ground, which is basically invincible. That's what we'll do. Yeah, this is great. It's trying to come up these stairs. Yeah, that was easy. I'm glad we thought that through. Why would somebody just throw money over here? That doesn't make any sense. There's 3 here.
Unexpected. System. Alt.
Okay. Oh, right, their head is in the weak spot, the center part of it. I keep forgetting.
We made it.
Well, that heavy ammo is a valuable resource right now. What's this thing? What did I just do? Huh. Whatever.
Sure, on my way.
Go away, Phantom!
Phantom, huh? Where is he? I guess he's downstairs.
No, 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 just leave me alone!
Can I go in here? Oh.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
How do I go around this game? Okay. Very fun and skillful gameplay.
Nearby unit.
Yeah, targeting that weak spot helps a lot. A lot. Whoop. Shit. Damn. Oh boy. What's the button again for that? F? Yeah, that's it. F's the button I need. What? It's not dying. Oh shit, I fucked up. No! I thought it was like wanting me to talk to it or something, because it seemed like it was just walking away and wasn't killable or something. I'm too used to playing Bethesda games. I thought it was like an essential NPC. Yeah, this is a tough one. He doesn't have a weak spot even, huh? But we got him. Alright, what now? Guess we should probably go upstairs. Yep, that seems like it. What's over here? Nothing interesting. We still can't get in here. I don't understand what we're supposed to do. I guess I gotta talk to that guy that was screaming for us not to talk to him. Wherever he is. Oh, here's some stuff that we could use.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice.
Ain't that the truth? So, why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards Spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive.
Oh, okay.
Conclusion.
Agreed with that on all fronts.
Automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals
Permanently
must
dismantled.
be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
So you want to help me destroy the other
Affirmative.
mechanicals?
Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Confirmation granted. I like the sound of that. But we already killed everything, I think. I don't think there's anything left for us to kill. Is this gonna let us get into that room? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. What's this? Hastily written note. Borrowed a copy of Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I needed something to read down in the pit. Okay. Grab that bypass shunt. I could use that. That too. All this stuff is good. I want all of that. Interesting. This is where I need to go, maybe? Ooh, I'll take that for sure. And I'll take that key card. That's probably what I need. Oh, far from the other side. They did the Dark Souls thing. Yeah, this will get us in there, right? Yeah! Oh boy. Weapon parts. Thank you. Adrena time. Logic module. That's what I needed. That's what I came here for. Oh boy. How exciting. Alright. And I think I'm going to end it off here. I love you all. You've been wonderful as always. This is a fun game. I'm looking forward to playing this more. Peace out.